Who you are today is not at all who you are going to become. Your narrative does not have to be a life sentence. You can change your narrative and change who you are at any time at all. So why are so many of us scared and afraid to challenge our norms? I see so many clients who live by a narrative. Well, I'm the baby of the family. No one expects anything of me. I didn't come from money, so I can't create it. I didn't have a private education. There were no books in our house. Many people say that. We didn't even have books, and so I grew up and I wasn't educated enough. And I tell them all what I'm going to tell you. Your life today, right now, is not your life. That is your life today. And your life today is nothing to do with your life in the future. See, your potential expands as you move towards it. And as you move towards a new potential, it never goes back. Once you move your mind to a new dimension, it cannot, will not, does not ever go back again. And so when I was growing up, I didn't think I was clever. I certainly didn't think I was attractive. In fact, I thought I had nothing to offer the world. And I decided I'd do something very uneventful. But luckily, my own grandmother challenged me. She was the only person who really believed in me, and I always feel so blessed that I had her. And then I became a therapist, and I loved being a therapist. And I would have just stayed being a therapist probably until I was 95, until my husband said, look, you have so much to offer the world. You've got to teach this. I'd already written books. And then I had an agent who said, you need to write more books. People love your message. I'm like, me? They love my message. And suddenly I look at my life. I look at where I was, this insecure kid who thought I was hideous and stupid, to this woman who has an amazing life. I see clients, I write books, I teach my own method all over the world. I speak on TV, I speak on stages, I have a YouTube presence. And it's really hard to reconcile who I am with who I was. But that's what you have to do. Who you are, the ugly duckling, the person who thinks they're a freak, the eldest, the youngest, the one who says, well, I'm not smart. My teacher said you will never amount to anything. So many people were told, you'll never amount to anything. John Lennon was told, you are on the road to nowhere. Damien Hirst, financially the most successful artist in the world, got to fail at art. And you look at many people in life who've done so well, who weren't predicted to do well, and other people who were really bright at school, predicted to do everything and just kind of didn't do it. Because 80% of your success, 80% is down to mindset, not education, not what you look like, not where you've come from, mindset. It's never too late to learn, grow, expand, and be amazing. Some of the best writers in the world had no training in being a writer, but they had an idea, rather like J.K. Rowling, and wrote something compelling that actually made children all over the world love reading. So that's a wonderful thing. I worked with an amazing man on my course whose parents put him on the street when he was just a boy, I think about 10, could have been 12. When I asked him when did he go back, he went, no, I never went back. They didn't take me back. They abandoned me on the street, and I became a drug addict because it's the only way I could cope. And he is one of the people I trained. He's a phenomenal therapist, and he works a lot with addicts because he has a great understanding. He was on the streets. He was a drug addict. He got himself clean. He was already doing counseling. He came to train with me, and he used his great understanding of what addiction means to help people. If you would like to change your own narrative and have a career that is amazing, that gives you meaning, connection, significance, working your own hours, click the link below and find out how you can train in what I think is the very best job in the whole world, becoming an RTT therapist, where you don't just get to change other people's lives. Without question, you get to change your own. Check out my next video here. You can't die from rejection. It just feels like you can, but you can't. And no one can reject you unless you give them permission. They can say mean things, horrible things, but you can choose not to let it in.